everyone and welcome to First Time Home Buyer. I'm Manisha Natarajan. Now if you're looking to take the right calls in real estate, this is just the show to tune into. Sameer Jasuja joins me to call out some of the best picks in homes within your budget. So Sameer, a very warm welcome.
Thank you, Manisha. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, let's tell our audience what are the markets that we will be covering on today's show. First, of course, is the NCR Greater Noida Extension Market. What can you buy in a very, very mouth-watering budget of 25 to 30 lakh rupees? We'll take you to Bengaluru, an electronic city to be precise. Again, a budget here is only 25 lakh rupees. But then we're getting questions for all sorts of budgets. So Pune in Baner, if you've got 1 crore to spend, what should you be buying? Hyderabad's the other market, and in fact, the micro market we will be covering today is a new for first-time home buyer, Narsingi, at 50 lakh rupees. That's the sweet spot of Indian real estate. What are the top picks? We also have another market in Hyderabad covered, which is Jeed Metla. It's in a budget of 32 lakh rupees. What are the top picks? And of course, we've been getting a lot of questions on Chandigarh Mohali. Here, the budget is 70 to 75 lakh rupees. We've got another one for NCR covered on the show today. Greater Noida, and this one, of course, is a hold or sell question on a project called Green Meadows Citadel. All right, let's begin the show. We've been getting a lot of questions. Our first caller on FTHP today is Mr. Srinivasan Venkatesan. Mr. Venkatesan, thank you very much for speaking with us. Go ahead with your question, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking for a property with between 25 and 25 lakhs, 25 and 30 lakhs in Greater Noida, in Delhi. I'm a bachelor, so I'd also prefer a restaurant or a catering facility close by.
All right.
I'm looking for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment with approximately 1,000 square feet as the 1,000 square feet or more.
Okay. All right. Let me just toss this to Sameer. Sameer, seems that, you know, for 1,000 square feet, 25 lakh rupees is just not in enough budget, even in a market which hasn't gone anywhere over the last 3 years, has a lot of oversupply. What can we really give, Mr. Venkatesan?
So all we need to do is up his budget a little bit. In about 30 lakhs, he'll be able to get quite a few options in Noida Extension itself, which happens to be probably one of the most affordable micro markets in the NCR region. It is an oversupplied market, and one should not have any expectation of appreciation when one is buying property over here, although the price points are completely at its lowest. But because of the oversupply situation, things will remain muted for a long time to come. The physical and social infrastructure over here is still getting developed, so it will take some time for it to be up and running in a big way. At this point in time, it's coming up, so the location rating is only 5. Given the options, Panchsheel Greens 2 by Panchsheel Buildtech is the first option. It's good location in Sector 16B. Is getting ready this year itself and available in the resale market. Then we have the Vyansh Flora, which is a part of the Gaur City 2 township, which has a lot of social infrastructure inside the township itself. So this could be a good bet for you from that point of view. Sector 16C, which is slightly inferior to the first sector, which was 16B. And lastly, we have Gayatri Life Phase 1, which is Aadhar Shri. This is Sector 16B. This is the cheapest project amongst the lot, and also getting ready this year itself.
All right. So Srinivasan wanted to know, Sameer, whether he could get an apartment in a project which is close to at least some good restaurants and eating hubs. Him being a bachelor, simple request. So when you say infrastructure is poor, social infrastructure is not more than 5, do you still recommend that he buy or look into any of these 3 projects?
Well, like I said, that the price points are really low. If he's probably paying rent somewhere, then it may be better not to pay that rent and switch over to this and then get some tax benefits as well. And now you have Zomato and you have Swiggy. You have enough options to get good restaurant foods from those mobile apps. So you don't really need to worry about nearby restaurants, which are really good. You're not going to get swanky restaurants in Noida Extension right now, but you'll get a couple of good dhabas at this point.
Well, dhaba food can be fresher, Mr. Srinivasan, and of course come to you cheaper on a daily basis. So here are the 3 projects in Greater Noida Extension in a budget of 30 lakhs, not 25, because we've had to up your budget. Panchsheel Greens 2, there's the Vyansh Flora and Gayatri Life Phase 1. 3 projects recommended by the Prop Equity team. Sham Nichani has sent us this email and I'm going to read this out. He says, I'm 74 years old, retired and looking into purchasing a 1 to 2 BHK in GM Ambitious Enclave at Electronic City in Bengaluru. My intention is to rent out the flat and I'm looking for long-term appreciation. So his email basically describes that, Samir, he has opted for a 1 BHK or at least shortlisted a 1 BHK, which is 11.26 lakh onwards. So lots and lots of questions. I guess the first question, I think, for you is this a viable investment, especially if he has a, at least a 5-year horizon?
I think this is actually going to be one of the good investments that anybody can actually make. Electronic City, you're getting a project over here at under 3,000 rupees a square foot. It's precisely at 2,786 rupees a square foot, where the weighted average price of the market is already 3,500 rupees a square foot. So you have an underlying appreciation that's going to come up for sure in the next 2 to 3 years. This is primarily because, this is under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana scheme, where there are a lot of substantial subsidies that are being made available for this price point to be so attractive over here. Coming to the location, look at it from this point of view, 6.5 location. You don't typically get properties at 3,000 rupees a square feet and under at 6.5 location points. Adequately supplied market for ready properties, but way over 3,500 rupees a square foot. Employment generation, Electronic City, we've spoken many times, is fantastic over there. The social infrastructure is decent enough. So, you can't get properties at these low rates. So it is a great buy, I would say.
And I'm sure if this scheme is under PMAY, then the developer would have got either land at a discounted price, and that's why he's being able to offer these apartments at pretty much a discounted price to the market average of 3,500. So, Samir, do we still need to look at the developer credential, GM Infinity Group, or do you think that the government Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so GM Infinity Group is actually a decent group. They've delivered some projects and some projects are under construction. So that also is something that we are not too worried about. And under the affordable housing scheme, they should be able to deliver this product. I don't know how the quality of construction is going to be, but that is anybody's guess at this point in time with respect to these affordable projects. But on the face of it, price point seems to be very attractive.
All right, Mr. Nichani, so it's a go-ahead. You probably have also highlighted a project which is quite mouth-watering in terms of investment. So under PMAY, go ahead, pick up this project. It's lower than the average market rate of Electronic City, and developer credentials seem to be strong enough for at least timely delivery. I'm sure the government is also likely to keep an eye on projects which are being offered under PMAY. We've got a question from Pune next, Mr. Balasubramaniam. Mr. Subramania, hi, go ahead, sir. What's your question?
I'm looking for a flat in Pashan, Baner, Susar, Hinjwadi area in Pune.
All right, sir.
My budget is 1 CR. Can you suggest a micro market project where I can buy a new flat within my budget? I'm looking for a near-ready flat, that is not more than 1 year, where I don't have to wait for more than a year to take possession.
All right. I think very specifically and very succinctly outlined request, 1 crore Pune, Baner, almost ready project. Samir.
So out of the shortlisted micro markets, and he had given quite a few options, Mr. Balasubramaniam. So we chose Baner. It's the high-end residential market in that region, which is in proximity to the Hinjewadi IT parks. It's a self-sustained area, well-developed locality, approximately 3 kilometers from the CBD as well, from Shivaji Nagar. So it's very centrally located, I must say, and it's a very good upcoming locality. It has appreciated over the years as well, and today's weighted average price stands at 7,100 rupees a square foot. We give it a location rating of 7 because the social infrastructure also has come up pretty decently over a period of time. It's adequately supplied market for the under construction property segment, which is good. You get to make good choices over there and get to negotiate a little bit better as well. Coming to the choices, Rohan Leher by Rohan Group in Baner. This project is getting ready next year itself. Available with the developer, a very good price point of 6,500 rupees a square foot. This is on the basic selling price. The other two projects are all inclusive price points, so that's why they're going to look expensive, but they are roughly at the same price point of 6,500 plus. 24K Tirano by Now Realty. This is at 7,500 all in, so keep that in mind. again available with the developer. And then we have lastly Jade Residences by Kalpatru, reputed developer at 7,550 all in, getting ready next year itself, available with the developer.
So, Mr. Balasubramaniam, here are the three shortlisted projects by Prop Equity Team. There's Rohan Leher, 24K Sereno, and Jade Residency by Kalpatru. We're talking about the Baner market in Pune, and the budget is ₹1 crore there. Okay, we're going to take this next email, and this one has come from Mr. Manoj Kumar. He says, I want to buy a 3 BHK in Hyderabad, and my budget is 50 lakhs. I can pay this amount over 72 months. So I need your suggestions. So, Samir, first of all, I'm wondering, why would he want to even use his money when you have, loans coming your way? And especially if it's his first house, he could probably even get a discount.
Yeah, so, I don't know about the discount bit right now in Hyderabad, because that's a micro market and city that has been doing well. I'm talking about the Narsingi micro market, which you shortlisted. It's ideally located between High-Tech City and Gachibowli, so very centrally located and very affordable micro market. If you were to look at rates in and around Gachibowli, they'll be 5,500, 6,000, and here the weighted average price is 4,250 rupees a square foot, and you get projects even below that price. So we think that you should definitely go in for a housing loan and then maybe prepay the loan. If you can come up with 50 lakhs in the next 6 years, you will get income tax benefits as well. This micro market gets a location rating of 6, and it's adequately supplied for under construction properties. It's ideal for the affordable mid-market IT professional, I would say, because of the price points here. And the three choices are Arya Mitra Potri at 3,400 rupees a square foot in Narsingi, getting ready next year. Then we have Wind Chimes by Accurate Developers, slightly more expensive, getting ready next year and still available with the developer. And lastly, we have Nakshatra Pristine by Gangotri Developers. This project is getting ready this year itself, right in the end, and quite a good price point of 3,300 rupees a square foot. So some properties under 50 lakhs and some slightly over 50 lakhs.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Manoj Kumar. So here's the recommendation. Go ahead, take a loan and buy a project. You don't have to put up all your money. I mean, 72 months, you can always prepay, but then why not use at least the tax breaks that you will get on your home loans? Arya Mitra Potri by Arya Mitra Projects, Wind Chimes and Nakshatra Pristine. These are the three markets in a very interesting micro market which we've discovered today on FTHP, which is Narsingi in Hyderabad, about 6 kilometers from Gachibowli. And the rates, well, 3,000 versus 5,500 in Gachibowli. So that's quite arbitrage, one could say. We're going to take a quick short break, but when we come back, we're going to get you some of the best home loans in the market and also a view on what are few things you need to be careful of if you're being offered a zero down payment by a builder. Also a reminder, send us your questions if you've got one at home@nw18.com and stay tuned.